you know when somebody loves you or is showing you love?
Yeah, yeah.
I think when somebody shows that they consider you, like consider the things that you care about and how you feel, your thoughts, your feelings, they hold space for your emotions. Um, you know, just like the smallest kindness, softness, somebody who truly knows you and respects the fact that you are who you are and treats you as such, I think.
So it's actions.
So you just summarize it.
A lot of it, yeah, love is action. I always
Right.
tell people that love is an action word.
Right.
It's not just this thing that, I love you. Words are great, and some people need that type of affirmation, but
it has
I
to
need
follow
the
up with
action.
action.
Exactly. I need the action
So how
too.
do you know the actions are genuine?
That's the thing, right? I mean, people have different motives for, showing kindness, and some people do it because, they want something from you, so
Yeah.
they're kind to you.
But do we really care if it is genuine from you or being satisfied? That is the key.
I would hope that it's genuine.
That's true.
I would hope that it's genuine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't want you to do it out of a sense of duty necessarily. Like, I want it to be something that you want to do because you care about me.
Well, again, I'm saying if your needs, your wants are being fulfilled in that, why do you care if it is genuine?
Here's why I would prefer for it to be genuine. Because if it is that you're doing something I would like to get a certain response, that's manipulation. That is not love.
But it still feels good.
It does, but I feel like the motive still matters. Because if your goal is to manipulate me to get what you want, right? I don't think that at the end of the day, if you stop getting what you want, or we have a rough patch or something, clearly your actions towards me are going to change. It's because the underlying motive wasn't necessarily to genuinely love and care for me. It was to do something to get something.
So again, all you're going to prove that I am genuine now.
I don't necessarily think that there is a way to prove that.
Exactly.
Right.
So
I
that's what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
there's
From
a way to
your wants and
prove
needs
that.
are being satisfied. Don't sit down and be thinking I want it to be genuine.
Here's the thing that I always try to maintain, and just in relationships, not necessarily just intimate relationships, but if I know my actions towards you are genuine, I'm doing things from a place of genuine love and care and expressing my emotions and being affectionate, and I know that I'm doing this from a place like, listen, like I actually care about this person. If you want to mess up your karma in this world and decide that you're gonna, be disingenuous with me, that is your business. Because at the end of the day, I would have satisfied myself that I was doing it from a place of good, and
that's the point.
everything
That's
after
the point
that.
I just made.
And I think if everybody tries to do that, then yeah, it would be. Listen, if I don't
So
feel
you're being
it, I
satisfied?
can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like, the only thing I can force myself to do is work because I need a paycheck. Like, outside of that, I don't know how to force myself to, like, be this version of whatever this person might want. Because then what happens? Okay, that relationship ends and you move on to somebody else. You go twist and contort yourself to please this person too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna find new ways to manipulate the situation to get what you want. No. It's either I can show up as myself in this relationship and you accept that, or we part ways and keep it going.
So what is your view on fake it until it becomes real?
No.
No?
No. I don't believe in that. It's almost akin to, it's something I always say. I don't understand how people use people for money. Like, do relationship things with somebody that they are not interested in because of especially financial gain. Because me will vomit.
Oh.
Sir, if I'm not like genuinely interested in somebody and genuinely attracted to them, there is no way that I can engage in any type of like physical, sexual contact with that person if I'm not genuinely interested. Just for some money, brother, I'm rather go look at work.
So
you're mad.
So you just feel you're very far apart from quite a few women.
Yeah.
And men.
And that's the thing, like, I don't know how people do that. It's like, why would you want to use somebody when you could just Go look at work.
It's like 80% of the world now. It's 80% of the world.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's 80% of the world.
I
You're in
can't
the
do it. I don't
20%.
believe. I don't believe in this. And I know that there are cultures where they arrange marriages and they're not necessarily love marriages.
You can grow.
And
What is
the
that
love
even
can grow, but that
arranged?
is for a different purpose. Like
Yeah.
that's their culture.
Right.
But if you are actively seeking out somebody who has something that you want, and then say, okay, well maybe the love will grow. No. I think if you're gonna
don't
try
think
with
it
somebody, no, I'm not saying that it can't. I'm saying it often doesn't, and we need to be
Right.
honest about that.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
I
not
don't
going to
believe.
seek out somebody who has, say, a financial status that I know I would enjoy, and then try to make it work with that person. If the man have money and I'm interested in him, and he's interested in me, and it work out in my favor, then sure. But me no, my constitution is so strong.
Precious, what do you
You
have to say
are
about
in
that?
the 20%. Majority.
I can't.
And I mean, no
Money.
apology. A majority of women don't think like you.
I
And
can't
mean,
do
no
it.
apology
I
using
can't do
majority.
it.
I think that people can grow to love people. When me see how you care me, let's say me see how you care me. Like me never have no. Go on.
If I'm interested in you, and I come and tell you that, I feel this way about you or whatever, and you can say to me, so listen, I appreciate that you feel this way, but I don't feel the same way. And then I am going to decide to go over and above and beyond to prove to you that yes, I'm worthy. Like, you literally just told me that you're not interested. Any of the actions that I am going to use now is to try to I don't feel like you should have to convince anybody. Like, you shouldn't have to, because that's exactly what you're saying. Yeah, you can grow to love this person. It's because their actions towards you are gonna show you a particular pattern, and then it's gonna be like, oh well, if he's doing all of this for me, then maybe I can like give him a chance or whatever. It's manipulation. That's what it is. It's manipulation. So even if at some point down the line you grow to quote unquote love this person, really and truly you have to think, it's like, is it that I love this person, or I love the things that he was willing to do when I said I wasn't interested? It's manipulation. They do these things, they flash money at you, they're all caring and sweet and whatever in an effort to compel you to love them. I don't want nobody to have to compel me to love them. I don't want that kind of love. Like, if there isn't genuine interest from both parties, that can't stay.
No, the reason we start up this conversation is, as coming over this morning, I'm saying most of the persons them where tell you say them love you, oftentimes them actions not prove it.
Right. And that's the thing. People who are externally validated tend to fall for people like that. Right? So they say, oh yeah, I love you and I would do anything for you and da, 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 da. You're so beautiful, you're this, you're that, all of these things. I don't need that external validation. I look in the mirror every morning and tell myself that. So if your words aren't aligning with your actions, you can keep both of them. The words and the actions, as far as I'm concerned.
It just dawned on me that majority of the people them who tell me say they love me not see it.
And listen,
But you see the one them when they tell me say they love me can close my eyes. Me not have to question it. And then those are the people them that me not have no interest in.
And you should leave those people alone. And that's what I
Jesus.
always tell people. I am not gonna entertain somebody who I'm not interested in, and then it's gonna be a situation where I'm constantly going to be like, oh, yeah, and him do this for me, and then you're going to feel obligated. I don't want my relationship to be based on this feeling of obligation. I don't want it. Sorry. Some people are okay with that. I am not one of them, and that's just the difference in me. If I'm not interested, I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm not interested, and I don't accept gifts from men that I'm not interested in. That's something that I have made sure I don't do. Because it's gonna be said, oh, but you never want him, but you're taking things. I still don't want you, sir, and I still don't want your things. Anyways, I'm hungry. My breakfast come later.